Welcome back, friends, to our retell day of The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. It's Mrs. Butler back for our star story. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so we read this book about what happened when children took a field trip to the farm. Remember, the name is The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. The author of this story is Trinka Hakes Noble. She wrote the words to the story, and our illustrator is Stephen Kellogg. He drew the pictures, right? Okay, so before we start reading, I'm going to go over some of the words that we learned in the story. Okay, so when the chickens went to the farm, Jimmy tried to introduce his snake to the chickens. Remember that? Let's look at that picture really quick to help us. Where'd it go? Here it is. So remember, they took him to he took his snake to the farm, and he was introducing them to the chickens, and the chickens started squawking because they were afraid of the boa. Okay, do you remember what did it sound like when the chickens were squawking? Remember, we made that noise yesterday. You want to make it again? Squawk, squawk, buck, 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 buck. They're just being loud and making lots of noise, right? They were scared. Right. Okay. So the girl's mother and her daughter had an exciting trip because there was so much happening when the boa got out. Can you remember what part of the trip you thought was exciting before we start reading? Go ahead and tell me or your learning coach at home if you can remember a part of the story, their field trip, where it was very exciting. Great job. Awesome. All right, so today we're going to read the story together, just kind of like we did with the perfect pet, okay? So I'm going to read part of the story, and then I'm going to tell you just to read part of the story, okay? We're going to look and use the illustrations to help us tell the story, all right? So I'm going to read, and then I will let you know when it's your turn to read for me. All right, here we go. The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. How was your class trip to the farm? Oh, boring, kind of dull, until the cow started crying. A cow crying? Yeah, you see, a haystack fell on her. But a haystack doesn't just fall over. It does if a farmer crashes into it with his tractor. Oh, come on, a farmer wouldn't do that. He would if he were too busy yelling at the pigs to get off our school bus. Okay, now it's your turn to tell the story. Go ahead and look at the picture. What's happening on the bus? What's going on? Go ahead and tell me or your learning coach at home. What were those pigs doing on the bus? They were what? Yeah, they were eating all the kids' lunches, remember? Oh my gosh, those silly pigs. Let's keep going. Why were they eating your lunches? Because we threw their corn at each other and they didn't have anything else to eat. Well, that makes sense, but why were you throwing corn? Because we ran out of eggs. Out of eggs? Why were you throwing eggs? All right. Because of the boa constrictor. The boa constrictor? Yeah, Jimmy's pet boa constrictor. What was Jimmy's pet boa constrictor doing on the farm? Oh, he brought it to meet all the farm animals, but the chickens didn't like it. All right, it's your turn to read now. Remember what's happening in the picture? Go ahead and tell me or your learning coach at home what's going on in the story now. All right, let's keep going. Go on. What happened? Well, one of the hens got excited and laid an egg, and it landed on Jenny's head. The hen? No, the egg. And it broke. Yucky. All over her hair. Oh my gosh, look at Jenny. What did she do? She got mad because she thought Tommy threw it. So she threw one at him. What did Tommy do? Oh, he ducked and the egg hit Marianne in the face. Oh, no. So she threw one at Jenny, but missed and hit Jimmy, who dropped his boa constrictor. Oh, I know. And the next thing you knew, everyone was throwing eggs, right? Right. And when you ran out of eggs, you threw the pig's corn, right? Right again. Well, what finally stopped it? Well, we heard the farmer's wife screaming. Why was she screaming? Okay, go ahead. It's your turn to tell the story. What's happening with that boa constrictor? Remember, you're talking about the farmer's wife. Why is she screaming? Go ahead and tell me or your learning coach at home. Good job, everyone. I bet Jimmy was sad because he left his pet boa constrictor. Oh, not really. We left in such a hurry that one of the pigs didn't get off the bus. So now he's got a pet pig. Boy, that sure sounds like an exciting trip. Yeah, I suppose if you're the kind of kid who likes class trips to the farm. Where is she? What's she doing now? Where's she going? Oh my goodness, look. They look like they're racing with the pig. I wonder what happened to the boa constrictor. Do you remember? Where does he live now? He lives at the farm, right? Oh my gosh. Isn't that so silly? Great job, everyone. I hope you really enjoyed rereading and retelling the day Jimmy's boa ate the wash. You guys did such a great job today. I'm so proud of you all. Keep up the great work, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everyone.